The physician-patient relationship is really sacred. And when the government tries to become your doctor, we don't have a great track record.
We do not have a good track record.
The FDA says they don't make recommendations for COVID vaccines.
The FDA is not your doctor. We don't recommend shots to people. What we do is we make them available for patients to have a conversation with their doctor.
The agency recently approved a new Moderna COVID vaccine for adults over 65 and people with high risk for severe COVID outcomes. They say one of the main reasons for their approval is that Moderna agreed to their testing requirements.
And the company is committed to doing the randomized controlled trial, placebo-controlled randomized study that we want them to do.
But that's as far as the FDA goes.
This blind booster in perpetuity camp thinks that everyone should get one in perpetuity. That's not what medicine is. Medicine's always about what's your absolute risk of something, what's the absolute benefit you might derive, and what are the risks that are known and unknown, and what's the balance of this. And we can't answer that for every person out there. That's why there's a doctor for every patient.
FDA Commissioner Marty McCary talks about the difference of just looking at a medical chart versus also meeting a patient in person.
You'll see a CAT scan and there'll be a tumor in a certain location, and we'll talk about the blood vessel involvement and the sophisticated operation that can be done, or the preoperative radiation, and you go over and meet the patient.
Right.
And you discover a frail old man who is not that interested in treatment and has different life goals.
Previously, the FDA's director for their Biologics Evaluation and Research Department, Dr. Peter Marks, made repeated COVID vaccine recommendations to the public.
You should get a COVID-19 booster because the evidence we have shows that protection after initial vaccination against COVID-19 decreases over time.
Last week, the Centers for Disease Control announced that they will stop making COVID vaccine recommendations for healthy children and pregnant women.
There's no evidence healthy kids need it today, and most countries have stopped recommending it for children.
It's common sense and it's good science.